What's going on today? We're going to talk about how do you figure out your purpose, right? Or even to figure out your gift, your purpose, whatever it may be. So my name is Michael Barive, and I was lost in the sauce at 19. And somehow, some way, years later, I was able to build a team of 150 plus sales guys in less than 2.5 years. And now we have a marketing company that we're doing water filtrations. We have a bunch of sales guys. We have a lot of fun doing what we do today. But that's not how it all started. Like to me, years ago, I was so lost. I was so confused. And Eric, one of my best friends, he literally tells me, he makes a joke because I used to always say I was 19 lost in the sauce, right? And what I realized is, what is your purpose? How do you figure out your purpose, right? And one of the things that I learned, and I heard this quote from Eric actually this morning, and actually motivated the shit out of me. I was like, wow, that's such a great way of putting it. And the meaning of life is to figure out your gift. Figure out your gift to figure out what you're really good at in the world, right? Your strengths, your top peak things that you're really amazing at. And the purpose of your life is to give those gifts away, right? Think about that. So I wrote it down. The quote is very simple. The meaning of life is to find your gifts, and the purpose of life is to give it away. Think about that. So powerful, right? A lot of us think that we need to figure out all this purpose and vision and drive and this and that, but why not just figure out what are you really good at? What are you really gifted at? God gave you a gift. God gave every one of us a gift. He gave me a gift. He gave you a gift. Everyone has a gift. Some have it, with acoustics. Some have it with people. Some have it with this. Some have it with art. Some have it with whatever it may be. Whatever your gift is, you're supposed to take that gift and then give it away to other people. And by giving it away to other people, what you end up doing is you make the world a better place. And that is your purpose. That is why you're put into this world. So because what does God really want from us, right? Why did God create this whole world? If you really think about it, He didn't need to create this world, but nobody was there to say thank you to God. So He created this world so that we can say thank you, God, for making this world. So He can be thanked all the time, right? And because we're able to thank Him on a daily basis by praying to Him and saying thank you to Him, right? His biggest thing for God was to say, hey, say thank you to me, but make sure you take care of your son, your brother, your sister, and people around you. And the biggest purpose you can have in this world is to figure out what is your gift, what is your skill set, what is your strength, what are the things that you're amazing at that come very natural to you, very easy to you, and then take those gifts and go serve other people. And when you go serve other people, everyone takes care of each other, which is what we should be, harmonic as it sounds, right? A great harmony of people taking care of each other. And by default, you're taking care of God's children, and God is very happy to see that His children are being taken care of. That's what God really wants at the end of the day. So if you have a struggle right now, and you're 19, 25, 30, 40 years old, you still haven't figured out what your gifts are, you still haven't figured out what your purpose is, what I would recommend is list a bunch of things that you're really, really good at. Things that come to you naturally. Things that come to you very well. Like for me, one of those gifts was my energy. My energy as a kid was all over the place. Like I was so energetic. People thought I was a little bit nuts. But that is my gift. So what I realized, like, wait a minute, high energy, what is that really good for? Acting. I would have been a great actor. I know that for a fact. Maybe music, which is what I did when I was younger. Maybe being at stages, right? Being in front of a camera, being in front of people, being in front of, trainings and teaching people, because you need to have energy for those things, right? Maybe going out there and hustling and working and grinding. Like those are my gifts, right? My gifts was not dealing with people. Believe me. Trust me, I have a lot of great people around me that can do way better with people. I was just somehow, with the humor of God, put into a business where I have to deal with people, which we all at the end of the day do. But what I realized were my gifts and my strengths. And once I figured out my gifts and once I figured out my strengths, I was like, holy crap. Let me give this gift away. Let me give my energy to other people. Let me give my time to other people. Let me give my gifts to other people. And by default, what ended up happening, people started to get value from that. People like yourself are watching this video, are getting some kind of value from it, which I appreciate. And I adore you guys for even supporting me and watching this video, right? It means the world to me. Because every single one of you guys, every single view to me counts. Even if it's one view, even if it's 5 views. I have videos that do 5 views. I don't care. To me, it's not about that. It's about 5 people saw that video. 10 people saw that video. I have videos that did millions of views. And I feel my heart is filled with so much love because someone gave me the chance to look at my stuff. So I appreciate you guys. And I want you guys to go out there, figure out your gift. Figure out what are you really good at. What are your pros? What are your add values that you can bring to the other world? Because that's what your real purpose is to learn those gifts and give it away. And by then, I promise you, you'll have happiness. A lot of you guys are looking for happiness. I want to be happy. I want to be happy. You're seeking happiness. But true happiness comes from unconditional giving. And what do you need to give? You can't give something you don't have, but you do have a gift. Go figure out what your gift is and go give it away. And I promise you, once you give that gift away, you will feel happy. Once you figure out what that purpose is and give that gift to other people, you will feel so happy. And now you become complete as a human being. So that one day when you do pass away, and you do go to heaven, you don't look back and say, shit, I wasted my whole life. Because there's a lot of people right now that have a lot of music in them. There's a lot of people right now that have a lot of gifts in them, but they're sitting in the graveyard. They never let it out. They never gave away the most amazing gift, which was their gift, which was their strengths or their pros or whatever it may be. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And what I want you to do very, very quickly is make a list of all the things that you're really good at, all the gifts that you have, all the strengths, all the pros. Don't worry about your weaknesses. We have a shit ton of them. Someone else in your family, friends, partners, whatever, are going to cover those weaknesses. Focus on your strengths and figure out a way to give it to other people. And when you give it to other people, I promise you'll be happier and you'll figure out your purpose and you'll freaking be on another level of energy. And anyone's going to be like, whoa, what happened to this guy? What happened to this gal? So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Share this video, like this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. And we'll see you guys in the next video.